Prince Harry has applied for a judicial review of a Home Office decision not to allow him to pay for his own police protection while he and his family are in the UK. A legal representative for the prince said that he and his family are unable to return home as a result of Harry's inherited security risk. The 37-year-old royal applied for police protection in January 2020 when he visited the UK, offering to pay for it personally, but said the offer was dismissed. He wanted to pay for his own protection so as not to impose on the British taxpayer. But the former head of Scotland Yard's Royal Protection Unit said Harry has inflamed a lot of these scenarios. Di Davis said, "A lot of these issues appear to be greatly inflamed by Harry and his advisors. It really doesn't need to be so fraught. If ever there was a proper credible threat to Prince Harry or his family, then the Met would take the appropriate action. If he or his family were to return to Britain in an official capacity or to support the Queen during the Platinum Jubilee events, I'm sure he would be afforded the necessary protection. I would argue robustly against his case that he is not safe in the UK. If ever the British intelligence services did discover a threat to him and his family, they are hardly going to sit on it. It appears that Harry is creating scenarios that do not exist." He added, "You can't just hire the services of Scotland Yard as and when you feel like it. These are highly trained personal protection officers with access to sensitive intelligence. It is not like when football clubs pay for officers to be at football games." According to the Mail Online's estimates, 24-hour policing for the Sussexes would cost £80,000 a week. When they lived in the UK, their security cost the taxpayer around £5 million a year. It was also revealed yesterday that the Queen will not help Prince Harry in his attempt to secure police protection, with a source claiming she will not cave into his demands. A royal source said, "This is not a matter for Her Majesty. She certainly won't cave into his demands. It is a matter for Her Majesty's government. Who gets protection is not a gift the Queen can decide to give or take away." Another added, "His demands for security in the UK have not been openly or widely discussed within the family because it was thought sorted 2 years ago. Quite frankly, with the Queen's health concerns and Prince Andrew facing a sex abuse trial, a battle between her grandson and the government is the last thing she wants to get drawn into." In a statement, a legal representative for Prince Harry said, "Prince Harry inherited a security risk at birth, for life. He remained sixth in line to the throne, served 2 tours of combat duty in Afghanistan, and in recent years his family has been subjected to well-documented neo-Nazi and extremist threats. While his role within the institution has changed, his profile as a member of the royal family has not. Nor has the threat to him and his family. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex personally fund a private security team for their family, yet that security cannot replicate the necessary police protection within the UK. In the absence of such protection, Prince Harry and his family are unable to return home." Another news, last year, The Sun revealed Andrew was gifted £1.5 million by a controversial businessman to pay off a loan he had taken out from a private bank. 11 days earlier, in 2017, Andrew had borrowed the same amount from Bank Haviland, which is controlled by multi-millionaire and former Tory party treasurer David Rowland's family, Bloomberg reported. Bank Haviland denies any wrongdoing. The payment shed some light on the enduring mystery of Andrew's wealth. Cawthorne says, "Only a few months ago it became clear that since 2015 he had a borrowing facility with the Luxembourg Bank Haviland, whose shares are controlled by the family of David Rowland, the one-time Tory treasurer. The loan facility was increased 10 times to £1.25 million, in March 2017 for the last time by roughly the price of a Bentley to cover living expenses among other items. The interest rate alone was 8% and in December 2017 the amount owed stood at £1.503 million reportedly.